Golf mates, welcome down to a cracking video. I hope. What we're doing today is this. We're going to play some short par fours. Some are drivable, some are thereabouts. And we're going to do a stats video. Yes, stats and data. You know, I love my stats and data. What we're going to have is an iron off a short par four, the controlled aggression, which would be a driver. Yeah, so we're going to play a few short par fours. Go over an iron, we're going to do the stats of fairway in regulation, greens in regulation, versus a driver stats, which will be fairways in regulation, greens in regulation, and also the overall gross score. Now, do you think, just stop, do not be a little cheat. Big nose Pinocchio, you ready? Comment below who's going to win. Iron for safety or controlled aggression. So the one way to find out. I'm here at Chorlton Comedy. Thank you very much to Dave the Pro for getting me on, and more importantly, thank you to the members and the committee, but more importantly, thank you to you guys for always watching. So hopefully we have a bit of fun and the controlled aggression kicks ass, because we all like controlled aggression, not angry aggression, controlled. So one way to find out. On the tee, Liam Harrison from sunny Bolton. Right, golf mates, here we go. This is going to be a good test because even though it's a short par four, I would not hit iron here. I just find driver is better all day long because of the trouble. So even on this hole now, I would hit driver because I think it's the safest club. It gets past all the trouble. But we're having stats and data. Data and stats we're having. That means the truth will be out.
Oh, look at that.
Hey. Come on, chicken and rice.
Oh, wow.
We'll have a bit of that. Now, then, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're in the big stock, or the big stick. I mean, I don't know what the big stock is. I think it's a big bird, like a crane. Picture there. Can you tell I'm not a real presenter on TV, can you? I'm definitely not Anson Deck, more like Little and Large. Let's go for the controlled aggression, which will be driver. You love that one, don't you? Controlled aggression. Going to use that a lot on the videos. Right, golf mates, driver in hand. And like I said, controlled aggression. I'm free and happy, I'm free to do what I want. Wind is right to left, so come on, controlled aggression. Get to the top. It's not going high, but it's a nice straight one. Yeah, it's gone to the top. So, didn't get height on that, so I lost a bit of distance, but looks like there's about 60, 70 yards difference in them. So let's find out, iron or controlled aggression. Right, golf mates, 4 iron, I can just about see the flag. I have got 117. So I've got a wedge, it's slightly uphill, but that's 117 to the flag, and I know that's right at the back of the green. So I'm going to try and use the wind and get this draw. Pretend they're at tower links. So come on, this is for safety, this. Oh, that's all over it. I don't know if it's going to get there, but it's going there with the wind now. Got a thumbs up from Joe. I don't think he'll get all the way, but it's on the dance floor and it's doing the Irish jig. Right, so that driver probably got about 50 yards further than my 4 iron. I'm not zapped it, I'm just 100 yard markers there, so I think it's probably about 50 yards. I've got gap wedge. I mean, that ball's gone absolutely brilliant, that. But I think that's the target. Aim for the flag and let the wind bring it in. Forget that bunker, just forget it. So hitting the driver's not giving much more here by a lesser shot, but I've got to go over the bunker. That's 6, that's all over it. Oh, it's just ran off the green. God, I thought that was a great shot, that. Right, golf mates, look at this. Pitch mark with the 4 iron. Controlled aggression. Gone through. Right, got a little picture wedge, just chip it over here and let it tickle. To be fair, it was a good shot, that. I think I just might have pulled it a second, or it just didn't check. It just didn't get a piece of the short stuff. Is that going to get there? Is it a knee knocker? Is it in the way? It's probably in the way. I'm going to mark that with my pitch marker from Northern Ball Markers website there, personalised. I mean, that's a cheap punt, that, isn't it? But we are doing them, and you can get your name on them. Click that link there. Right, birdie putt with the iron. I think inside the marker's the line. It's not going to stay up, is it? Well, that will not make me have a new transplant of my ear, because that was stress-free par. Now then, no, Mr. Barlow, you're going to take the mick out of me now, but this putt is going to be controlled aggression, not aggressive aggression or reckless aggression, controlled. So it's straight, but I want to put a bit of juice on it, like that. So after round one, even Stevens, or is it because there's a greening regulation missing from the controlled aggression driver off the short par 4? As the stats are proving, you know us, we like a bit of data. Gross score the same. What I've done here, I might have dropped one here. It's a short par 4. Like I said in the intro, not drivable short. So this is 320 yards from here. But if I get a bit of grass, oh, there was in your face, wind's going that way now. So it's going to need a good 4 iron this. And I won't lie, I bet you I've got 150 in or just a bit less. Because it's not running, the fairways are not running. Oh, come on, draw swing. Oh, that's a great golf swing, that. Has it got to 150? I think it's just plugged. Well, that's a shame. That was a great swing. I don't know if our Sky Sports got it landing. So he's got it landing. Did it plug?
It looked like it might have had a little bounce.
Oh, well. So now is controlled aggression driver. This should be fun. No, I won't lie to you, there's actually pressure on me here now, isn't there? Because I've put one in the fairway. Oh, and I've snap hooked it. That could be in the trees, that. There you go, that's the pressure for you. Hey, the pressure cooker. I wonder what the stats are saying now, eh? Right, 157 into the wind, so that's a 6. I'm going to be really honest here, golf mates. That was a great iron. Where's the pitch mark? Pitch mark there. It's not about, no, see ya. I think it's spun back. Which we said that, now. I think it's, you can see it, it's not in the trees, but it's close. Now, that was a bad shot, right? A bad shot, but I'm going to be straight with you now. I would never hit a 4 iron on here unless it's a different bit warmer, because if I go left and right with a good shot, I'm still close to these out of bounds, so I'd always hit my driver. Now for me, I've hit driver or driving iron I would hit, so a bad shot would get me past these. Because I hit out a bad shot, if I would have put that swing on there, I would have been in the poo-poo. But anyway, to get the routine, slightly above my feet, have to hit a good shot. I am going to hit a good shot. But like I said, I've not got to 150, but I think in summer, probably the 4 iron would have run, because I did not get no help with that. It was unfair. And I've fatted it. .117, so I'm going to go with wedge again. So I've got lucky. Terrible shot there though, fatted that. That's probably my 3rd game back, but probably asking a lot though. Deep down, 6 iron to get on the green. It's not an easy golf shot, is it? Now that wind's got up again there. Look at this. I'm gonna hit an easy 9. I am. I just think this might not get there. Right, easy 9. Oh, it's definitely a 9 iron. There's a lot of wind there, and if it goes a midges big, there's a backstop because it's a Mackenzie green. But I am going to try and just hit an easy one here. Not like I'm doing this easy one, punchy, taking the spin off, because I have no idea. But I think you can have a good swing. That felt nice. Is it going to get a piece of the green? Is it going to OB that? I think I've got top tier. I think it's too easy, that. Look at that, golf mates. It's actually, because I hit it nice and easy, it stayed on the hill, and I could have given that a lot more, but it's okay. It's better than the fatty one, isn't it? Right, golf mates, here we go. Fatty 6 iron. To be fair, I've got a, in summer I would have got a great bounce off that, honestly. But I still think I try and do the right thing, get less club and smooth. So I've got a wedge here now. Can't chip and run it, But what I'm thinking, it's had a bit of work on the green, so it should be damp. I know it's got a lot of sand on it, so it's got a pitching wedge, and I'm just thinking, get it on a quarter or even most of the way. I mean, that's lovely. If it sits and does what it's told, do as you're told, do as you're told. Wow, that's ran. Did you see the sand coming off that? I didn't see that happening. I was really happy with that. I dropped the club on it nice. Dropped the club, Mike. I think that looks further away than it is, that. Okay, interesting format. The snap hook driver, there's a little bit of work in it. There's a more chance of a par than that. Stats and data. I tell you what, look how far that's ran on. Right, the controlled aggression, snap hook drive. I'm not swinging super today. I'm here, this is a tricky one. I've got a pitching wedge. I don't know if I want to just land it on and it's going to be super fast. Or that's just been full of, I don't know. I don't even know why that's there with all that sand bouncing. There's a bit of work on this. This is not an easy shot. Pitching wedge, little back of the stance, mud on it. Just wants to go on the green, I think. No, I thought it's a belter there. I tell you what, I don't think Kevin Nard gave me that, do you? A little right to left, tricky one. For par with a great iron shot. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Oh, I tried. Just, like I said, it's not running smooth this hole. It's had a bit of work on it, so it will be in a few weeks. Like I said, Kevin Nard won't give me that, so I'll put it in. Bogey, fairway in regulation, then I missed a green in regulation. So this one was not the fairway in regulation, but again, because I hit the green in regulation. So this is the driver. Right. Controlled aggression putt, firm, straight. Oh. Driver takes a 1-stroke lead. Like I said, I'm going to be really honest. You know my handicap, 6 iron in is a big iron in. When I know out of bounds, right and left. So I've got a bogey with the iron on the short par 4, which in hindsight is probably a rescue driving iron. Give you that a bit more. But said the rules, driver 4 iron, didn't I? But really, I should have hit like a 3 iron or a rescue. Still not a driver. Anyway, 1 over for the iron. Controlled aggression, level par. Move on to the next short par 4. Right, golf mates, we are here. This has gone into match play situation. Controlled aggression is 1 up. On the stats, they're very level with fairways missed and greens hit. This is 265. Pin is left, wind's left, so I want to start it, and it's a belter. And that's what we needed. That's probably in the jaws of the green. Oh, it's had a bit of a dumb bounce, that. A dumb bounce. Right, controlled aggression is in front of the green. Fairway hit. Data stats are all going up behind me. Look at that, another fairway. Well, I missed 1 fairway with that, but it's time for the 4 iron. Then I'm going to have a wedge in. Right, golf mates, here we go. It's the 4 iron. Now, what I'm thinking, right hand side of the fairway would be better for giving me a chance of a birdie, because the pin is like short left and the wind is left to right. So, think of the draw, think of the smooth swing, think of the smooth operator. Right, that's actually landed in middle. What's the middle? I know there's middle at fairway, but middle of distance, I think. Middle, I'm not too sure. Right, 80 yards with a safety. So I'm just going to do a little flick of a wedge. Probably aim just right at the pin. If I go this right next to the pin, I've pulled it. Now look at that drive there, it's got to go over knuckle of the bunker, so I think I'd rather have the drive though. Comment below, what do you think? Right, 80 yards. I've pulled it, but that is, the wind's brought it right on the pin. I mean, I'm not joking. I pulled that the smallest a bit. But honestly, it was going just to the knuckle of that bunker, and a little wind did it, because you could see with my hair, but I fudged it today. I can, I've got loads. Right, I've got 60 and a wedge. I won't lie to you, this is that knuckle, what you see in there. You see it? So it's hard, like, do I do a 60 and go for it, or do I go for my ball? It's going to be hard to get to the pin. I am going to hit 60, I think, and try and do spectacular, because the video's controlled aggression, innit? Do you know what I mean? A nice pair of legs there. I think he's borrowed them shorts off Kevin Keegan in Hamburg. There's a picture there of Kevin Keegan from Hamburg. I think he's borrowed them from there. All he's missing now is a head full of pubes for a cheap perm. Right, 60 degree. I'm going for it, actually. We'll go for it. That just had a soft bounce. Now, I'm going to be really honest. And I am honest, because I never tell porkies. If I tell porkies, I'll tell you I were off +6. 2 birdie putts in different ways. Stats are both the same up to now on this hole. It's going to be a close one. Right, golf mates, it looks like controlled aggression is away first. And I tell you what, God, it's going to be... It might be inconclusive if I can box a birdie. No, I'm not too sure if I pronounced that right.
Oh, you did it right, well done.
Oh, I've done it. Joe's told me I've done it right. Joe's the intelligent one, but he's also numb. Right. Remember, this is controlled aggression putting. Got short. But the stats will show level par for hitting 3 drives. The stats will not be like fairway green, but this needs to go in for make me, are you ready? It needs to go in for make me level par. The data's going in my head, you can see the numbers spinning round. This is for everybody who thinks about the golf and try and be safe. This is for everyone. For the morons who hit driver everywhere, I've done that for you. Oh, what had it? I think that were in, but it might have needed a bit more juice. But it's a par, so that's 1 over. But what I will say, golf mates, thank you for watching. Hope you give us a like, but more importantly, when you're doing the comments, just remember this. On the last hole, I hit a 4-iron, beautiful. I've got no run, but could I have hit like a driving iron? It's still an iron, because I did say a 4-iron. So really, if I had my driving iron with me, I should have hit that. Would have given me a bit longer, and I wouldn't have hit to 6-iron in. Yes, I fatted it, but it's a long club to hit in a 6-iron. Anyway, golf mates, there's the stats. Very equal by 1 shot. God bless, stay safe. Ireland, I hope you're out soon. Golf mates, we'll see you tomorrow.